I'm going to introduce some of my favorite shortcuts of Visual Studio 2022. For example, here in this script called Player Manager, I just defined some variables named move speed, jump force, max health, and etc. And here, if I want to cut something, just press Ctrl X to cut it out. But do you know where it is? So we can bring up something like clipboard ring by press Ctrl Shift V, and according to the number, you can see it's number 1. We just cut it out, and we press 1, and it comes back. If you want to go into the full window mode, just press Shift Alt Enter. It's gonna be clean for you to do code demonstration and live streaming. Another thing I think it's going to be very helpful is collapsing the function and expand it. For example, let's focus on the function called move towards player. I can choose the function name and Control M again, and it's going to be collapsed. And if you want to expand it, easy. Control M again, and it's going to be displayed. In some cases, you want to hide code regions or implementations of all the functions. It's simple to do that by pressing Ctrl M and Ctrl O. And you can see all the things are folded. If you want to expand all of them, Ctrl M, Ctrl L. Switch tab in Visual Studio 2022 is not that hard. For example, I have 4 scripts open here. If I want to switch between them, I probably use Ctrl F6. You can see it. But if you have more files opened, I highly recommend you to use Control Tab. Control Tab is going to list all the active files, and you can choose from it. You can choose where you want to go. If you want to rename the variable and all of its references throughout the whole project, you can click on the variable and press Ctrl R and Ctrl R again. It will bring up the window, and you can input the name you want to name it. For example, here I will capitalize the first letter to I. Down, and it's going to change everything throughout the project. Sometimes we need to move up the code or move down the code. Here, the current line is public animator. If I want to move up the code, I just press Alt and up arrow key. You can see it. The single line of the code, public animator is moving. Moving the block of the code is the same story. You can choose it and press Alt, down arrow key, and up arrow key. It's the same. Another powerful shortcut is Control Comma. It's gonna bring up the window, and you're gonna see the code search. If you type something, if you know the member's name, the variable's name, like for example, you know jump force, right? You can just type jump force. Then you're gonna see the member is here. It's in Player Manager script. And if you want to search something based on the text, for example, if you type animator, you just type animator and the search by text, you can see the animator really appears in lots of files.